Yo, what it do, everybody? It's your boy DonDon Gaming here, back with another video. In today's video, we are going to be reacting to HTB's ranking every card from season 5 of MyTeam, and yeah, we'll see what happens. This is a new type of thing I want to try to add onto the channel. See how it flows. See if y'all like this kind of content or not, and just see other people's opinions. But yeah, we're gonna try to do this every so often. If y'all don't like it though, y'all like it, y'all let me know in the comments, like the video up, and we'll see what happens. But HTB, love the dude's a great guy. Love the content that he makes. He's definitely worth a guy trying to like and subscribe to. So, but we're gonna get into this video and see where he has some of these cards. So as you guys see though, he does have different things. He has Certified Hooper, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, and Dumpster Fire, which is absolutely just garbage, basically. So yeah, we'll see where he ranks all these Season 5 cards. So let's get into it.
With that all being said, man, if you guys are new to the channel as well, please consider hitting that subscribe button. We're on that grind to 400K.
Yes,
going
yes,
crazy. Thank you for that.
Yes.
If we get 2,000 likes on this video, I'll do a couple more tier lists.
Y'all definitely go like and subscribe. His channel link will be in the description below.
Now, there's
go like
definitely
and subscribe
times where I'm
to
going to
him.
have to refer back to 2K database, but to kick things off, we got Steven Adams. Now, when it comes to Steven Adams, I don't think I've never seen this man on a lineup.
What?
I've literally never seen him. The only
what
time I had to use this man was for rebounds when it came to power within, grinding for 150K XP. So for that reason, this man is already going to be a dumpster fire. If I don't see anybody using it,
well, actually, I'm gonna let him finish this statement first. You're
gonna be ranked very low. Up next is gonna be.
Hold up. So you're telling me just because you don't see a card doesn't mean did you just assume that he's a dumpster fire? HB, this is already a bad start in my opinion. Y'all understand this. Steven Adams is not that bad of a card. For Steven Adams card, we're probably not gonna get for another hot minute. This is not a bad Steven Adams card. First of all, the card is dope, but he can shoot an open 3-pointer if you leave him completely open. He's a great rebounder, and he's a great defender, and he's a good inside scorer. For an amethyst center, he's pretty good to use. So I would personally say he's more of a D tier card than anything. But also HTB forgets that he's probably in high bracket SBMM, so the dude's probably not going to face no amethyst cards like that often. But moving on though, that's definitely a start, HTB. That's definitely a start. Next up is Alex English. Let's see where he has him at.
The collector award. This technically isn't a season 5 card, but he was available in season 5. Not many people got the chance to try out this card. I think he's very elite. He's got a very nice jump shot. Yeah, decent sigs. I'm gonna have to put him at A tier. Now, some of these cards are probably gonna be moved around as I put other cards in here, but for now, Alex English, he was one of the best buckets for a while, man. The card
he still is a bucket. What are you talking about?
When it comes to this pink diamond Allen Iverson, guys, y'all know I love Allen Iverson. In fact, I've got a canvas poster of my boy. But here's the thing: he's just not a good card in my team.
Agree.
I hate to do this, and it hurts my soul to do this, but I have to put him in dumpster fire. He is one of the most unusable cards in the game.
He's not wrong,
simply for the fact that he's 6 feet tall. It's so easy to block shots in the game this year, so everything of his is getting sent off the backboard. And defensively, y'all know how the mash goes. It's just not ideal to have Allen Iverson on the lineup. People are more likely to run Amethyst Isaac Bonga than this pink diamond AI. For that reason, man, we already got 2 people in the dumpster fire category. Now, when it comes to this,
now here's the thing I want to say about AI though. If y'all love AI, y'all just using this game for fun, yes, but in general, though, Allen Iverson is never really that good in 2K unless he's released before, like, around Christmas time. If we get a good Allen Iverson card before Christmas, that's perfectly fine. But like, once Christmas comes and onward, anybody that's 6 foot just starts dwindling and not being good. But plus, Allen Iverson's animations and just his player build is just not good either. So I'm with HTB on that dumpster fire. But Rayford Austin, this could be interesting.
Rayford Austin, I've actually never used him, so I'm gonna go ahead and quickly look him up. I know he's not exactly the tallest player, but I never got this card from TTO offline. So
same, I haven't gotten
6'2", only a 6'4" wingspan, already not exactly the greatest. His stats are decent. I like his badges, but here's the thing: he doesn't have any Hall of Fame badges when it comes to shooting or defense.
True. That definitely does suck.
And that's just going to be big. Animation-wise, he does have a Trey Burke base on quick, so that's definitely not too bad. His size-ups are okay. He's got the dribble style that's quick, but I'm not seeing any sort of Scotty behind the backs or anything like that. Now, keep this in mind. I'm not exactly the animation specialist, so there's going to be times I might see a nasty size-up or something here, and I wouldn't be able to recognize it. Y'all can call me out on that, and that's perfectly fine, but he's got a decent jumper. He's got decent stats, but the fact that he doesn't really have any shooting or playmaking badges, for now, I'm going to have to put this card at D tier.
I'm fine with that.
We're going to have to put him at D tier for now. We'll
plus his height, too.
Up next,
so
we got Alvin Adams. This
fine.
man has never been good in NBA 2K.
Whoa. I'm going to take a quick, we're going to take a quick pause break real quick. I know my man did not just say he was never good in 2K. Oh gosh, I didn't spell his name right. Was he not? He was right there. I just saw him. This dude just say this dude's never, here's what he's saying. This dude was never good in 2K. He said he's never good in 2K, y'all. The dude is a center power forward, 6'9", 7-foot wingspan, 70 badges, hot zones from the corner all the way to the inside. Every single finishing badge that you want, every single shooting badge that you would need, every single playmaking badge in the game, every single defensive badge in the game. 98 offense, 98 defense, 86 ball handle, 93 speed of ball. All amazing defensive stats, amazing inside scoring, amazing athleticism, great shooting. Tendencies were elite. Animations, Dion Waiters on very quick dribble style, Pro 2. The dude came out in May, and he just said that all Alvin Adams cards sucked in 2K. HTB, where were you at last year in May? Please explain. But moving on. Sorry, I had to get off on that one because that definitely struck a nerve.
Going to be a dumpster fire. Thanasis Antetokounmpo.
Agreed, that diamond card does suck.
He's actually not a bad card for a Sapphire. I'm comparing him to all the other cards in his tier, and
Sapphire is definitely top 5.
Now, when it comes to pink diamond Ben Wallace, this card is literally a problem.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if I can call him A tier necessarily because his 3-pointer is only a 74, but he's got very good SIGs. Like once again, when we go back here, look up the Ben Wallace.
Ben Wallace is more of a debate.
Only 74, so the only way he's going to be very effective is with a shoot and with a coach. Then he becomes a problem. But the one thing I don't like is that his only Hall of Fame badges are on defense. Stock, this card is not going to be scaring very many people.
This dude's dangerous, like I said, with Curry, with Lenny Wilkins, with any type of coach that gives you like a +5, +8 3-pointer, the dude's going to be elite. Then you guys give him at least, like I think he holds like 5 or 6 badges. Put Sniper, Green Machine, Hosel Hunter, Deadeye, Corner, Limitless, maybe even Lucky on him. The dude's going to be elite. Like the dude's elite. It's just off, just like you said, we're going off base cards, and yeah, he's definitely not the greatest, but he's definitely an amazing defender.
A necessarily efficient 3-point shooter, and honestly, it's so easy to shoot with this card. Haven't seen very many people have a problem. Shifty dribble style, very quick standing. It's 6'9" at that shooting guard spot. That's definitely going to be a problem. I almost want to slide him to A tier, but I think it's the lack of Hall of Fame badges and also lack of a natural high 3-pointer that I'm gonna put him at B tier for now, just for now. When it comes to Oscar Robertson is so good. I'm not sure how much better he is on current gen, but on next gen, he's actually a bucket.
Yeah, he's a bucket.
I would probably put him above Alex English.
Really?
I think that's how you people like to kind of arrange the cards. When this card is evolved, he's one of the top tier point guards in the game.
He's a top tier point guard in general. Like, the dude's nice.
Everything about him.
He's definitely better for your
talk about. He just came out recently. A lot of you guys have seen what he can do. He's definitely going to be a problem.
Surprisingly not putting him certified hooper though.
This is another card that's honestly not too bad.
What?
He's got a good jump shot. He's got decent defense, but at the end of the day, he is just way too slow.
You're gonna put him in
70 speed or something. I'm gonna quickly look him up as well.
He's gonna put him in C.
That I'm gonna be looking up,
That's
guys,
interesting.
These are cards I
personally put him in D. I know people like DBG and stuff like that might be like, dude, the dude's a bucket. Like, you can't get away with 69 speed. You can't get away with 50 perimeter.
Rebounds. Shooting wise, he's gonna be great for the pick and pop, but again, not much speed.
But like, y'all look at exactly what we're looking at. The dude's a great shooter, yes. He's an okay finisher. He's more just a post move playmaker. The dude can't hold quick for a step. Sorry, he can't hold quick for a step. He can't hold downhill. The dude has a 35 ball handle. So he's like this. The card's just not that good. Like defense wise, he's meh. Inside scoring is where he's elite in shooting.
Kind of low, like, 0 lateral quickness. Badge wise, he's not too bad because he's got defense and shooting, but all around, I don't think this guy's going to end up being any sort of must-have card on the team. For that reason, I'm actually going to go ahead and put him at that C tier. When it comes to Bob Pettit, he's not bad. He's not the most athletic. He's got a very nice jumper.
He's at least
again, I don't think there's anything about him that necessarily puts him above a bunch of these cards. Like I look at Bob Pettit right now. He plays power forward center, 6'9", so not exactly
great. Obviously,
speed isn't exactly the greatest compared to a bunch of cards that are out now.
The dude's elite.
This card's gonna be able to do that you can definitively say is gonna be nice about him is shooting. I don't see him driving to the basket confidently. His speed's not the greatest. Defensively, he's actually not bad, but I don't think he's gonna be that much of a problem with that 6'9" height. It's too easy to match people. A lot of people are running Patrick Ewing and stuff at that power forward spot. So
like at this point of the stage, at this stage of my team, yes, I agree with him. Yeah, it's not too easy a way. It's not that great of a way to get away with him, but you can still get away with him in that pick and pop situation though. So I would personally move him up into B tier. Honestly, because the dude's still elite. He's still elite though. Like I know DBG hyped up that diamond card so much, but like this Opal is elite of a Bob Pettit card. He's elite, so I would personally put him in B tier.
Yeah, for now, Bob Pettit, he's a little bit under. Now, there's a lot of cards to go through, so this might end up being a super long video. I apologize for that. Amethyst, Bobby Portis, you're cool. I've used him before. His jumper's okay, but for budget cards,
B.
I think there's definitely better out there. For
D.
that reason, I'm going to be putting him at that
I
D tier.
agree.
Diamond Bowl is probably the best diamond card in the game.
What?
I would almost argue he's a certified hooper. It's not even because of his stats. Anybody that says Bowl is not good because of stats, you simply have never used a Bowl in your life, because when it comes down to cards in my team, especially later in the year, player build is going to be the most important thing.
It is,
when
and it always has been.
7'2", 7'6" wingspan, insane jumper. He's borderline a certified hooper. I'm not gonna lie, because even at this point in the year, with all the dark matters people have at power forward, Bowl still dominates all of them with the right Hall of Fame badges. This card is an absolute problem. An absolute problem.
He is a menace to my team streets. We all know that. I'm sure he didn't put him in certified hooper, but I'm like, because people were literally playing that dude in 250K. That's how good he was. So,
but
A tier is still fine.
I'm gonna put him in B tier.
B tier.
I'm not necessarily saying he's just as good as
Whoa. Hold up. You're telling me you're gonna put Isaac? I get they don't play the same position, but you're putting Isaac Bonga over Bob Pettit though. You're really gonna sit here and say that to my face, HGB? Please just move Bob Pettit up. Like, just please put him up. Isaac Bonga, he's better,
but as far as tiers right now, I think I'm gonna put Isaac Bonga there. There's definitely better budget point.
I do think he's better. I think he's more of a C tier. Honestly, you can still get away with Isaac Bonga. I might move him down to C tier.
Yeah, I think he's borderline C tier.
That's better.
For now, I'm gonna put him at C tier, because at first it was because he was a tall point guard, but now there's a lot of tall budget point guards out there. So
there is.
He's C tier for now. All right, so up next we've got Ruby Matt Bonner.
But don't get me wrong, y'all. He can still be usable.
A little bit, not really too much in online play. He's not exactly the best card. He's honestly borderline dumpster fire, but just for the fact that he can shoot the ball decently, I'm gonna put him at that.
I would say dumpster fire, honestly.
Cousins. This is a card I actually didn't.
Dude, DeMarcus Cousins is nice, y'all. If y'all got DeMarcus Cousins, he's a nice center.
He's not a bad card.
He's nice.
6'10", 7'5" wingspan.
He's nice.
His jumper is on quick. He's got a shifty dribble style for a big man. Definitely a problem. You can see he's got badges top to bottom. You got the shooting, you got the playmaking, defense. I've had the chance to play against this card a little bit, and he's been a hooper. I won't say
at this point in the stage, he's definitely not a beast. Like, this stage, he's not the greatest. It's just because of his out badge.
But run him at the 4 and the 5 and still be able to get
before is better. Before is
better. I think I'll actually put him in B tier, because I definitely think he's better than Zydrunas Ilgauskas, but not exactly an A tier card. When
B tier, I would agree. Yes.
The only reason people are going to get this card is simply for the fact that we might be getting some kind of gold challenge later on in the year.
We probably will. Knowing 2K,
no
probably
using
will.
a gold card like that.
Whoa.
Because you're not going to catch any people using
Hold on. Guys, I know I'm saying whoa a lot, but that's just what I do to hold the phone. Like, you're telling me this gold card is a dumpster fire? Man, you telling the dude that did the Gauntlet Spotlights last year and had a paint. Everybody had a paint doing Gauntlets last year. Knowing if they bring out Gauntlet Spotlights again with a gold challenge, we at least all have at least 5 cards we can use gold wise. James Bouknight, he's a nice point guard. Don't get me wrong. Now, I'm not saying y'all gonna use him in your God squads, but he's at least D, maybe even C tier. Like, the dude's a nice card. You could get away with him. You can get away with him, especially that one weekend in Limited where it was like all gold cards. Yeah, everybody was running James Bouknight, and he was just dunking and shooting in everybody's face. I'm just saying.
This card in any online play. People are going to be using him offline for challenges and for any sort of possible gold stuff in the future, but you might be able to argue that he can go to D tier, because for a gold card, he's probably the best gold card in the game, but
he is the best gold card in the game.
Unfortunately, he's just one of those cards that you're not going to be running.
Until we get that Giannis. That Giannis could be interesting.
This card is actually so fun to use. The ideal card, because I think he stands at like, what, 6'1" or something, and defensively, he's not exactly the best card.
No, he's not that good
6'4".
defensively.
Again, his offensive sigs are nice. His jumper becomes one of the best in the game. You can see he's got some deadly badges, but defensively, he's not exactly scaring anybody. Terrible interior defense. Animation-wise, he's got a big dribble style. When that does evolve, though, it moves quick. He gets very quick with Trae Young base. That's going to be a problem. He's got a nice behind the back. He's got the Kyrie Irving size up, so his burst is going to be nasty. But at the end of the day, he's a 6'1" guard,
which sucks. Which definitely hurts him a lot.
He's just not going to be scaring very many people. You could honestly argue he's maybe C tier.
I would argue him C tier. I think D tier is fine.
Rayford Austin, but
you'll take him over Rayford Austin,
that
really?
Might change later on. Now, next up, we got Amethyst Ronnie Brewer. I'm going to be honest, I've never seen anybody use him. I've never ran into him. I've never used him myself, and for that reason,
I'm with HTB on that one. Same.
Dark matter, LeBron, Raymond James, my favorite player of all time. Y'all know I want to call this man the certified hooper, but at the end of the day, there's so many small forwards in the game that are going to be able to do what he's currently doing right now. I think he's still an absolute menace on next gen, not so much on for that reason. He's going to be just above Vogel. He's going to lead the crew when it comes to A tier, because
I'm
the card
shocked.
is still phenomenal.
I'm shocked. He put LeBron James. He's a LeBron James certified hooper, y'all. Don't let HTB
mainly because I was seeing him everywhere. This card's a problem. I gotta put this man in the certified
HTB, bro. I get this is your first tier list, but knowing that you're putting LeBron James at A tier and then having Cade Cunningham over him, I get they don't want the same position, but LeBron James is elite. The only problem about LeBron James, the only problem is his animations. That's the only problem. It's really his dribble sticks, honestly. But it's like his animation is the only thing that really is not that great for him. Other than that, the dude's perfect. Cade Cunningham is great too, but at the same time, you still have to batch out Cade Cunningham a little bit to make it, especially nowadays, since you have like Michael Jordan and a whole bunch of other new point guards that came out. Yeah. LeBron James, certified hooper. Cade Cunningham, honestly, he's still top, maybe, I don't even know if he's top 5, but he's at least top 10 point guard in the game. But I'll move Cade Cunningham down and LeBron James up.
Hooper status, because even though he doesn't come with any Hall of Fame defensive badges, 6'8" at point guard, phenomenal SIGs, including that Scottie Pippen behind the back. His jumper is so nice. His build is amazing for a 6'8" point guard. There's very few guards that have that scary build at point guard. Cade Cunningham is one, and LaMelo Ball, he's got a pretty nasty build as well. But Cade Cunningham, you will be the first certified hooper on this tier list. Now up next we got Cameron Thomas. Gonna be honest, this card was really only useful for grinding purposes to get that dark matter Ja Morant. I haven't seen anybody really use this card online otherwise. For that reason, I'm putting him in the dumpster fire list. Now I'll move James to the top because of all the dumpster fires, he's probably going to be the best one as a gold card.
As a gold card, whoa, whoa. You're putting, okay, I know dumpster. I'm not going to stay too long about this, but really, he's going to put the gold card leading all the dumpster fires. Seriously, Steven Adams needs to move up. I'm sorry, Steven Adams and James Book not need to move up at least.
Wasn't a bad budget card. I was using it for a while.
Clyde Drexler, honestly, I'm gonna say he's dumpster fire. The card sucks. I could never get a jump shot off with him.
That's really about it. When it comes to this Cameron Johnson,
Cameron Johnson's B tier. What?
Really have to analyze the stats, but
whoa, what?
About him, and that's gonna be the case with a lot.
HTB, if you don't have time to look over the stats, go look them up. That's the whole purpose of a tier list. Go look up his stuff. Like, literally, y'all, look at this dude. I'm going to go back to 2K22. Cameron Johnson. He put this dude in D tier. Power forward, small forward. 6'8", 6'10" wingspan. 31 goals, 8 hops. Hosmer's area for 3. Not the greatest finisher, but amazing shooter. A pretty good defender. Okay playmaker. Decent defense. Decent driving dunk. A decent playmaker. A great athleticism and great shooting. Tendencies suck. Jump shot 70 on quick, which is a really nice jumper. Shifty dribble style, Kobe size up, James Harden behind the back. Cameron Johnson's at least C tier. I personally will argue him B tier, but he's at least at the bare minimum C tier. There's no way he should be in D tier with all these other cards that are, most of them, a couple of them are bombs.
These moments cards and all-star moments cards.
Cedi Osman definitely D tier.
And up next we got a man
he's good. He's really good.
Dark matter. Cedric Maxwell. This guy's got one of the fastest jumpers in the game, the base 3 jumper who now Zion Williamson has. One of the most unguardable. Him, Zion, Luka Doncic are just a pure pain to play when it comes to next gen. On current gen, I'm not sure how much more
there's no question.
Cedric Maxwell is certified hooper. He's a certified hooper. Now next up we got Pink Diamond Chauncey Billups, and I would probably put this man at B tier. He's got one of the deadliest jumpers in the game. 2K has really been blessing a lot of the Pistons players. As you guys can see, we got Ben Wallace up here.
Yeah,
Cunningham up here. I mean, Pistons players, aka Unbeatable Jacob, is probably super happy right now because all these cards are insane. Billups after Evos is arguably one of, if not the best budget point guard right now.
He is the best point guard. For his price of like under 5K though, he's definitely like a best
insanely
point
defensive
guard.
stats. Badge-wise, he's got the shooting, he's got the playmaking, got a lot of the good defense as well.
I don't have this card. Make sure y'all get
doesn't look good now, but after you Evo him, he's got the base 98, which is a lot scarier on current gen than it is on next gen. It's a very quick dribble style. He's got decent SIGs right there. The Scottie Pippen behind the back. I don't think he's really dunking the ball like that. It's 75, so it's not the best, but honestly,
he definitely will dunk it though if it's open lane.
Better average height point guards in the game. For that reason, he's going to be leading that B tier. I do think the Oscar Robertson is still just a bit better. So up next, we got this Galaxy Opal Chris Webber. I've had the chance to use this card a little bit, but I think he might be in C tier or maybe the low end of B tier. I'm honestly going to put him in C tier for now because his jumper isn't the most user friendly. If you figure it out though, he is a problem. But when you look at stats right here, not too high.
It takes time. Like, oh my gosh, I got Chris Webber. Oh my goodness, I'm shooting 5 3-pointers in a row with him. This dude's great. It takes a minute to get used to his jump shot. I'm being honest.
Most aware, can't really guard the perimeter. He's got a decent block, a decent interior, but again, nothing too intimidating. I do like the fact that he's got a 7'3" wingspan, and badge-wise, he's definitely not too shabby as well. His jumper is on quick, but again, I don't think it's the most user-friendly jumper. It's not the same jumper as he got last year when he eventually got blessed, unfortunately. Fundamental dribble style is not too bad, but most of the time, you're not a bad jump shot base 22, but it's just weird. For a free card, he's definitely not too bad, but all around as a card in general, I think I'd probably put him closer to the top of C tier more than anything, because I do think DeMarcus Cousins is going to end up being a better card than this card. Ben Wallace and Chauncey, in my opinion, are going to be better than this Chris Webber. Now, when it comes to this Galaxy Opal Christian Leightoner, he's definitely not bad. All he really is a glorified Kevin Love. For that reason, he basically does the exact same thing that Bob Pettit does. Except you can argue that Bob Pettit's jumper might be a bit easier. Maybe I'll put Leightoner up here, actually.
Really?
I gotta quickly look at his stats, because I know he wasn't exactly the fastest card. So 84 speed. He was free, though. Decent defensive badges. You got the rim, you got the interceptor.
Bob Pettit's dumb cheap, so he's not dumb cheap. He's like probably like 40K. But
his defense isn't quite as good as Bob Pettit, but he's standing at 6'11" with a 7'1" wingspan. So you can really argue where you want them here. For now, I'll just put it
I personally would take Bob Pettit over Christian Leightoner, but
definitely not too
I guess I really like that down in the beginning of the year. And
man, we still got so many cards to go, and this video's already been like what 20 minutes long. I'm gonna try to fly through this a little bit more.
No,
CJ McCollum,
is
this card is probably gonna be the D tier because there's nothing special about him. Jarrett Culver, definitely not a bad budget card. I probably put him in C tier because he's got the T-Mac jumper, he's got decent defense, doesn't really have crazy sigs like that, but again, I probably think he's better than CJ McCollum in my opinion.
You're telling me he's better than CJ McCollum? Wow. I kind of agree with him though, just because CJ McCollum can't really defend like that. CJ McCollum is more of a sharpshooter. Jarrett Culver can definitely guard like almost any position, so I definitely think that he's over him. But
Cincinnati's Powell, pretty good unlimited reward. A lot of people aren't a fan of his build and body style, but
that's true.
Honestly,
he's better. He'll be better if he can play the two.
In the game, maybe not now, but back when he actually dropped. Cincinnati's though, the card's bucket. I still see a lot of people use him. Clyde Drexler, he's going to be up here on the A tier. This card is a problem.
He's not. No, he's not
worth collecting for, but
I agree with HTB. He's not worth collecting unless you're just one of those people. But I would say Clyde Drexler is honestly a certified hooper at that point guard position. Like, it's funny. The only reason why I think one thing I'm gonna take a little pause break here about stuff real quick. But I'm just gonna be completely honest with you guys on this is that not many people really talk about collector level cards because of how many cards it is to grind. You know what I'm saying? We all get hyped about when they're first released, but after like that first week, they just honestly just like no one talks about them. Like we all talked about Clyde Drexler once that first person got him, but we haven't talked about him since. We keep hearing Luka and Michael Jordan and any other free cards, but we never talk about collector level because not many people can really get him. You know what I'm saying? And by the time people get him, they're already outclassed. So it's just interesting to see.
Hard himself, he is one of the best point guards in the game. I still think I might use Cade Cunningham over him just because of the height, and I think Cade has slightly better sigs than this Clyde Drexler. Whether you play this card at the 1 or the 2, though, he's going to be a problem. Kobe White, haven't seen many people use him.
He's probably good,
let me know, but I think he's arguably a dumpster fire.
What?
I'll put him here. Why is Seti up here? Seti is definitely a dumpster.
No, he's not. Seti's he's a great shooter for a Ruby. He's a great shooter for a Ruby, y'all. Don't let HTB tell you otherwise. Kobe White, at B tier, at least
that's not a good card.
Kobe White can at least shoot.
Dark matter Steph Curry. A lot of you guys that are Steph fans are probably not going to be happy with me, but I honestly think Chauncey Billups might be better than this card.
Whoa, HTB, you're going to get some haters out there that are going to be raging on your videos. Don't leave them in no hate, y'all. But I'm just saying.
Is on very quick. He's better on defense. I mean, depending on the kind of player that you are, because I've seen people that know how to use Curry and they're deadly with him. But
they be
I don't think
killing
Curry
us with
is a card. I don't think he's better than Oscar or any of these cards that are currently up here. He's a good card, and in the right hands, he's probably one of the scariest cards in the game. But again, that's in the right hands. Not exactly the most useful.
Not many people have that. It's more just sharpshooting, running around. It's just basically do what Curry does in real life.
This card is probably going to be on the lower end of
B
tier. I have not seen anybody use this card since he's been out.
Yeah, because when he came out, he wasn't that good, and he was overshadowed by a lot of point guards at the time because we had just the only reason why Damian Lillard was really overshadowed because the week before, was it the week before? I think it was. It was like a week or two before. We had like so many point guards like Lonzo, Jalen Rose, and with all them cards being released, nobody wanted to run those 6-foot Damian Lillard. So that's why he got so overshadowed. But I would personally say he's probably C tier, honestly, because he's still a great shooter. He's a great dunker. So I would personally say put him in C tier. If you have Steph in B tier, because Damian Lillard basically just budget Stephen Curry, but Dame can actually catch bodies compared to Steph. So
he's probably gonna go to D tier. I'm changing my mind. He's going there. Danny Manning, definitely not a
not too bad about that.
I'd probably put him right here. Around where Bob had it, and he's better than Leightoner. I'll put him in C tier. His jumper's nice. He's got good defense. He's much more athletic than these cards. The jumper is nice. Trust
the jumper is nice. It's just that when I tried him, bro, he was so bad. But he's good.
This man is a C tier card.
Whoa!
Whoever you want on here, I honestly don't.
Don't disrespect my man's Dave DeBuscher, HTB. You better move him up to at least B tier. That dude's a certified hooper, bro. Honestly, use my tiers. I'll put him in certified hooper. But honestly speaking, he's really a C tier card. He's not no D tier. Most of these cards in D tier are bums besides every so one. But Dave DeBuscher is elite. He's elite. For a small forward, power forward, pink diamond card, he's elite. Put my man's in C tier. He does not belong with CJ McCollum, Damian Lillard, Rayford Austin, and Karan Bell. He doesn't belong with them. He belongs in C tier. Move my boy up.
care, but I don't think he's good whatsoever.
Something's wrong
Galaxy
with
Opal
HTB,
DeMar
bro.
DeRozan, if this man could hold the chef badge, he'd be much better. But
no, he wouldn't.
I think I put him more.
Just putting chef on DeMar DeRozan would help, but at the same time, with his defense, though, it's just a little bit lackluster. Like, y'all know how many times I played with DeMar DeRozan, and I couldn't even get, like, one steal or, like, a block with him. Like, his defense is just so lackluster, in my opinion. But, like, if they would upgrade the dude's defense, I feel like he would be a lot more better.
Argue these three wherever you want, but they're all B tier cards. His defense isn't the greatest. He's got
I agree. I agree with DeMar DeRozan B. He's still a nice job. He's a nice card.
A little bit higher, but for now, he's gonna be a B tier card. I don't see too many people using him, surprisingly. Up next, you got his Emerald counterpart.
Yeah, because there's so many point cards.
Denzel Valentine. He's not bad, but that man is definitely a D tier.
Really, you put him in D tier? I would say put him in C tier. He's still a great Ruby. Darren Williams
I think he's better than Rafe, and I think he's better than Lillard, so I'm going to put him up here.
Really?
Dorian Finley-Smith, never used this card. Again, I think these are all just collector cards.
No, put Darren Finley in D tier. The dude's a nice sapphire. He's a nice sapphire card.
Certified dumpster fire.
Yeah,
the Invincible is going to be out soon, and all I'm asking is, please make him a god. Let me not regret collecting 4,000 cards for that Dirk.
I'm with HTB on that. Collector level wise, Dirk better be worth it, because otherwise no one's getting Dirk. No one's going for Dirk. They're gonna have to change. They're gonna make him juice. He's probably gonna be like the best center in the game until we get like the Taco Falls and the Simbulars and all that kind of stuff. But I will say though, he deserves to be in Dirk deserves to be in that Pacific Dirk needs to be in his own tier list.
Klay Thompson,
like,
still in my
way
opinion, one of the
under.
best shooting guards in the game. A lot
Klay
of
Thompson
people didn't want to
definitely
lock in
A tier,
for him, but if he was a card in the auction house, he would be one of the most expensive cards in the game. That's how you got to think about it when you look at some of these.
He'll probably be like 300, 400K.
Same thing goes for Earl Baylor.
Not now though.
A tier card. He's up there with a.
I'm with that.
You can honestly rearrange these how you guys want. I'm
Yeah.
more just putting him in a
Throw
tier.
Bailey. If he just had a lot more, if he had a lot more shooting guys, I feel like he'll be a lot better. But defensive wise, he's basically the better Giannis. As
HTB
calls him.
Chris Webber. So
throw on
but once you figure it out, it's amazing. Galaxy Opal Dolph Shays, I'm gonna put you in at the
No. I do not accept this. HTB is disrespecting the 75th collection, bro. The 75th collection, bro. There's certain cards in there that are hoopers. Bob Pettit, he deserves to be a B tier. Dolph Shays deserves to be an A tier. Honestly speaking, in my opinion, like I said, this is all opinion based. So, but I will definitely say Dolph Shays deserves to be an A tier.
The bucket definitely overpriced.
Their size is gonna suck, but like the dude's gonna be nice.
Isn't the craziest card. He's phenomenal, but not worth locking in.
He's
card for sure.
not locking in, but at least buy the card.
I heard you're a decent budget card, but
no, he's not. No, he's not.
Because I can automatically
he's a dumpster fire.
That I'd rather run at the 3.
He is a dumpster fire, ladies and gentlemen. Draymond, he's okay for his tier. Chris Dunn is at least C tier. He's nice. He's a great Ruby card.
He definitely can. He's just very short and has no defense.
Yeah, but that's fine if you run
him
unlimited.
I'm not too hot on this card. He can shoot the ball. Can't really defend. Can't really move.
Yeah.
He can dunk because.
What do you mean he can't move?
So I'll put him in the D tier as well.
Dwight
Howard. This might sound a bit biased because he's one of my favorite centers of all time, but this card is amazing.
He's amazing. I haven't used the card, so I can't really judge.
That are out right now, Kareem and everybody. Dwight Howard is so good on defense. His jumper is so easy when you got those new coaches. I love that card.
I would say C tier, honestly.
You are a D.
Earl Borkins, honestly, he's a butterfly. He's a dumpster fire.
I have not ran into one person that's used this in triple threat clutch time.
I only see people that use it, or like people that are just trolling.
Pascal. Yo, you know you're my boy.
Air Pascal is definitely.
Your card absolutely sucks.
What?
You gotta go complain to 2K about that.
What? Whoa. Okay. Guys, I get HTB's like a money spent player like all the way. I get he works for 2K, but can someone please educate my man's HTB about some of these budget cards? Like James Booknight needs to be moved up. Steven Adams needs to get moved up. Deron Finley-Smith, Eric Pascal. Those cards specifically need to get moved at least up one. Like there are some nice budget cards. The most 3 of them are free.
That is not in my hands. Elgin Baylor is a B-tier card. He's got a
Elgin Baylor's
a lot of people
A-tier.
just kind of ignored him because he doesn't have a hype name, and at the time people were just trying to log in for cards. But for a 6'5" shooting guard, you can argue
he's great.
He's
a great shooting
over
guard.
the Dark Matter Ray Allen very easily.
I would say so.
Earl Monroe, I've never used you, but you've been a troll every single year in my team. But I'm gonna assume you're better than Lillard. There's just so many cards that are better than that Galaxy Opal Lillard.
They're kind of equal, but Dave's a way better shooter.
You are a C-tier center. Most people
C
might
tier,
use you
I'm with
over
him.
Ilgauskas.
It's just because he's missing a lot of badges. He's just not badged out
On
enough.
top of that, Diamond LaFonso Ellis, he's going to be a D-tier collector card, but honestly,
I'm with him.
Not the absolute worst.
He sucks. He pretty much sucks to me.
I almost want to put this man at
B
tier. And you know what? For a budget card,
no.
He's better than Isaac Bonga. Evan Turner's
yes,
a
but
he's
no.
at the top of C tier. Now I'm putting him in B tier.
No.
He's definitely you're not better than DeMarcus, but I think he's a B tier card.
Bro, I'm literally about to blow up right now. I'm about to literally blow up. You're telling me you're putting Evan Turner over Azibanga? Seriously? They're both similar cards. Like, yo. I haven't done this one. I haven't done this that much. But, like, yo. Azibanga's an inch taller. Okay, Azibanga has a couple inches longer wingspan. Sure. They both have a similar amount of badges. They both have similar hot zones, right? Azibanga +5 better vertical. Evan Turner better +5 strength. Azibanga better stamina, better hustle. Okay. Better shooter goes to Evan Turner. Okay. Better interior goes to Evan Turner. Better steal goes to Evan Turner. Goes to Azibanga. Better block goes to Evan Turner. Like, how many, what, and Evan Turner has 39 plus badges. Now, plus stats. The most of it's in post moves and stuff like that. But compared to what matters, though, like three-pointers, some of the athleticism, the defense, it's like, it mostly goes to Evan Turner, like, because the pass possession doesn't really matter. +1, is not really affected. Go to badges. Who is better? Azibanga is a better finisher because he's limitless and posterizer. Who's a better defender? Honestly, Azibanga with Intimidator and Menace. Who's a better shooter? Evan Turner. He has Limitless on Hoff, Catch Shoot on Hoff, Deadeye, Lucky 7, Sniper, Volume Shooter. Like, yes, Azibanga does have set shooter, but that's only if he's standing still. But if he's running your point guard, he's not going to be standing still. Difficult shots, that's only helpful in the mid-range. Corner specialist, no one's running their point guard in the corner. So, like, these badges don't really that matter. Who's a better playmaker? I would say Azibanga just because he's Hall of Fame floor general. But with his dribble six, there's no point in having unpluckable on gold. But he has quick chain hyper jab. So I personally would say I think Evan Turner and Azibanga are both on the same tier. You can argue one over the other, but I personally would say they're very, very equal, in my opinion. I wouldn't say put Evan Turner over him, but I understand where he's coming from. I think they're both
Diamond Evan Mobley for a budget card, 7 feet tall. You're probably going to be in the B tier section as well. Wherever you guys want to put him in here, that's up to you. But I think he's in the B tier for sure.
I agree.
Dark Matter Patrick Ewing. This card does not get respected enough in the community. I almost want to put him in a certified hooper, but I know that would cause y'all to go crazy. So
no, I wouldn't.
I'm going to put him in A instead.
No. First of all, what's really has me concerned too is LeBron James is still not a certified hooper. That's what I'm shocked about. And he's your favorite player, HCB, which is very interesting. But Patrick Ewing, what do you mean he doesn't get talked about enough? We all talked garbage about him the day before he came out. We all slandered that dude's name. We literally slandered that dude's name. What happened that very next day? Patrick Ewing updated 6, and he was literally one of the best centers in the game. And he's so good, people started paying like $175, at least on Xbox side of things. I don't know how much they're all paying on PlayStation, but on Xbox side of things, he's at least $175K, maybe $200. I'm like, the dudes, people don't disrespect him. People just don't talk about him that much because we have a lot more hype name centers. But people will still use Patrick Ewing, though. I'm just saying.
7 feet tall, insane jumper. He gets the most insane defensive animations as well. I don't know how more people aren't using him. I'm definitely still using him on my God Squad, as you guys have seen in gameplays. He's just so good. Pink Diamond, Danny Ferry. You're probably an A tier card. You're annoying. 6'10" and how can that be good for anybody? His jumper is a problem. The only thing that sucks is that he's not as good on next gen because that jumper, especially when you're tired, the load ups get nasty with that base 98. Galaxy Opal De'Aaron Fox. I probably put him at the top of D tier.
Yeah, I
don't think he's good enough
to me. He sucks.
Tier. Honestly, Brandon Jennings is better than him.
No, he's
De'Aaron
not.
Fox, the only problem is I'm pretty sure his jumper is only on normal.
That is true. His jump shot is on normal. That is true. That is true. That definitely holds him back. I didn't think about that.
Ball, but that's about all you can do.
What?
So you're gonna be a D tier card as well.
You're telling me you're putting Danilo Gallinari in D tier? The dude's at least C tier. The dude's nice. HTB is really just putting everybody that he just doesn't use or doesn't like in D tier. Like, look at this, bro. Like, you know how many cards you can move up at least to C tier? Dave DeBush can move up. Honestly, Dylan Gallinari can move up. Cameron Johnson needs to move up. Like, there's like 4 cards here that I can name that literally that need to be moved up. Like, there's so many cards. His stuff is just so clustered in D tier.
I have a lot of D tier cards. This is getting unhealthy. Diamond Gary Payton, honestly, not the worst card, but again, not very many people are using this card on their lineup.
He's a great card, though. He's a great card.
Anything else? He's cool though. Gerald Green is actually a bucket for a budget card. I'm gonna throw him in. I love Gerald Green cards. Giannis Antetokounmpo. I've already said his name. Not much more you need to say than that. He's gonna be a certified hooper. And shooting guard, 6'11", one of the better jumpers, which is so mind blowing to me that Giannis has some insane animation for a jumper. When they mocap this person, things might get rough, but for now, he's one of the best.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys right now, once we get a Giannis that can hold limitless, game over. That's all I gotta say. I thought it was game over now, which it considerably can be called a game over now, but once Giannis gets like maybe a better dribble sticks, if anything, and can hold limitless, game over from deep, bro. Game over.
And guess what? I'm going to say the same about this card because he's still on my starting lineup to this day. And y'all can say Kareem's better, but the other man right here with an afro, certified hooper.
Yeah, I agree.
So green. His defense is nuts. His build is amazing. And he just dogs people in the post and gets rebounds. There's nothing that this center can't do. You guys cannot convince me that he is not a certified hooper. We got 4 certified hoopers right now. Let's keep it going. Jeremy Grant's another Piston player. The 2K decide to bless. You can honestly argue that he's an A tier because
I personally would say he's A tier, but he's definitely realistically probably B tier.
I like that a lot. Jalen
I'm fine with him in A tier though.
I'm not the hottest on this card, but I'll throw him in C tier.
Yeah, C tier is good for Jalen Green.
His SIGs are okay. His defense definitely isn't my favorite, especially because he gets dogged for a 6'6" point guard. But for that reason, we'll throw him in there.
Which is fine. It just makes sense for where he came out too. Hakeem, yes, A tier.
I think he's better than Dwight Howard, so for that reason, I'm gonna
really. You're so hyped about Dwight Howard, but you put Hakeem over him.
Don't know too much about you. You're gonna be D tier. Same thing goes for these collector cards. Nobody is using Derek.
Bro, what is he talking, bro? Y'all gotta understand. DBG, like I said, why keep calling him DBG? HTB. This dude. I agree we're not using Derek Harper, but like Hakeem Moore.
It's that simple. Starting to fly through this list a little bit more. A lot of these cards that are collector levels that I just know aren't it. I'm
Derek Jones, Jalen Smith is at least D tier.
Even though people do not give this card enough credit, but
he's not A tier.
Guard, I still think he's one of the best in the game. I'll have to
B tier,
yes. Because he's not quite these guys up here, but Dark Matter Jaw, this card is a problem. I'm saying he's a problem, but I'm gonna have to put him in B tier mainly because somebody like Oscar Robertson is simply going to eclipse him. But for a free card at 6'3", probably the best Ja Morant card we've ever had. And then you got Diamond Gary Payton. He's okay. I don't see people using him because the Dark Matter's out there already. Galaxy,
people only use him.
D tier card as well.
People only use Gary Payton if they don't go for collector level or if they didn't get the diamond.
Not bad.
He does C tier.
Very, very fast jumper. Not the best SIGs, but he can definitely hold his own.
Once we get like a Dark Matter, he do.
Just for you, DBG. That one's just for you, man.
Yeah.
Pink Diamond, Elvin Hayes.
Jerry, he's a nice
Butler. I'm gonna put this card in B tier as well.
Yeah.
This is a card I don't think
he's so underrated, bro. He's so underrated.
I don't want to run Jimmy Butler at the 4 because he's 6'7", but if you think about it, Draymond Green is 6'7" as well, and a lot of people run that card every time he's out. Jimmy Butler holds his own on defense. He's got one of the better jumpers in the game as well. I know Draymond's got that money backpack jumper, but Jimmy's is slightly better than that. For that reason, I'm just gonna have to put him up.
I agree with him. I agree, HTB. Jimmy Butler is one of the most underrated cards in my team from that set. He really is. People think about it and like, yeah, he is the same height as Draymond Green, but like with him and we compare him to Draymond Green though, like they're both very similar cards that play at that power forward position, and I think honestly like Jimmy Butler's just such a bucket at that center position. But if we want to get like a 2-guard Jimmy Butler though, he's gonna be very nice too.
There, Amethyst Jackson Hayes. Basically a dumpster fire. Don't see anyone using him. Pink Diamond Brandon Ingram, not bad, but he's definitely not great either. He's going to be a D tier.
He's doing putting all the moments agendas in D or less.
To be honest, didn't really use this card for any sort of purposes, but just for you Warrior fans, he's going to be D tier. Not necessarily a dumpster fire. Jamal Mashburn, I think, is actually pretty solid for a budget card.
Jamal Mashburn, yeah, I'm
y'all
definitely down with C tier.
Use him on the no money spent. Jumper's nice. Defense is really nice. Honestly, a slept-on card in my opinion. And then Dark Matter Kareem.
Kareem
one of the alphas. This man goes into the Mount Rushmore of hoopers. There's not much to say about that. If you don't know why Dark Matter Kareem is a problem, y'all simply got to do your research.
So not research. You just have to buy the card. Carmelo, I'll put him in. I'll put him in D tier. Honestly.
What? He's going in A tier. This man was on 250K lineups. He's going in A tier.
I'll put him in C, bro. The dude's just not. Okay, I know y'all probably gonna be like, "What are you talking about?" I don't know. I have Carmelo. I just am not a fan of his jump shot. I don't know why. I just can never like. I can kind of agree with him, but it's just nothing consistent. Like it's not smooth. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe like I said, it could just be me, but I'm personally not a fan of Carmelo's Dark Matter.
Aim automatic. I know he evolves into a better jumper, but I just can't get that out of my head. A one-handed jumper, you're automatically garbage.
What do you mean? What do you mean one-handed? Doesn't Magic Johnson shoot with one hand too on his jump shot? Doesn't Magic, like, am I capping y'all? Y'all let me know in the comments. But doesn't Magic Johnson shoot with one hand too? If Magic Johnson shoots with one hand, I'm pretty sure there's no way you should say Duckworth isn't dumpster fire. Duckworth is at least D tier because he at least can sharpshoot.
He can shoot the ball. I don't like
Marcus
this card
Smart,
much
I'll
this
say
year. He can shoot, but that's about it. He can't move. His defense is terrible. His wingspan is a T-Rex. I don't know. Not the best. Sean Kemp,
definitely D tier, maybe
I'm
C.
going to throw you in B tier. I know a lot of competitive players use him a lot. He can move for a big man. His jumper isn't the best, but not necessarily the worst. And defensively, he can definitely hold it down.
That could definitely stats, badge-wise, animations.
Don't see very many people using him. Kawhi Leonard. I don't want to say he's an A-tier card.
No.
But he's one of the best guards in the game. But at this point in the year, he's not really one of the best shooting guards in the game. Because he's got a fundamental dribble style, which is honestly probably better on current gen more than it is on next gen. But on next gen, he kind of feels cone-ish to me. I might argue that Elgin Baylor is... I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll put him at the top of B tier for now. But I don't think he's necessarily an A-tier card in the game anymore. You can argue that he is maybe, but for now, I'm going to put him on... Nah, I got to put him on A tier. His jumper's too...
Thank you. I was about to say... HDB, you were about to make me, like, literally about to have a riot, bro. I was about to literally grab all my subscribers and my viewers and pull up to your crib, bro. If you about to say Kawhi Leonard, Dark Matter was B tier. I was like, HDB. You had no idea what was coming for you, bro. Yes, he fundamental dribble style sucks. The dude came out day 1 of the season. So they weren't going to give us, like, juiced SIGs already. You know what I'm saying? So, like, once we see a next new Kawhi, though, he's definitely getting better SIGs. But yeah, that Kawhi definitely
sorry,
A tier.
Kawhi, I won't do that again.
Yeah,
thank you. Is a C tier card, and
Kyle Korver,
you can honestly argue he's B tier, but his jumper's not bad.
He's better than Corey Christopher.
Definitely above Kyle Korver in that sense.
No, Lance Stevenson's B tier. If y'all have played against or with Lance Stevenson, y'all know that man's defense is cracked to the moon and back. That dude's defense is crazy. The dude be getting bumps just like crazy. He be getting blocks, chase downs. Like, the dude is just absolutely just everywhere at all times on the defensive end. I don't know why. But I'm so happy 2K brought him back in the game. But 2K, give us a point guard Lance Stevenson, bro, so I can hoop with him. Because, like, I would love to see that, bro. Because the dude's diamond was just elite. And it still is elite, defense-wise.
2K did my guy dirty with this, so I gotta put this man in the dumpster.
They always play Kyle Lowry. He's always
bad for a Galaxy.
He's bad.
0-6, jumper is on normal. I don't understand why they decide to troll with that. Because I wasn't cool. He's 6'1". Even with the best SIGs in the game and the best jumper, he would arguably be a C tier card. So I don't know why 2K decided to do like that, man. But y'all are forcing me to put my Toronto Raptor in the dumpster fire section. Diamond, Jerome Kersey, D tier. We don't really know much about you. Luke Walton is not a good card. I'm honestly just gonna put him in the dumpster fire section because I don't like him at all. I was using him for the challenges and he was absolutely
like him. I'll put him in D tier.
A lot of people might think, you know, Magic cards are elite every single year, but Magic this year is not that great, especially with all the other already tall point guards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. With all the point guards in the game, he's definitely went down a tier.
People like him for the defense for sure, but I think he's a B tier card.
B tier, I'm with him.
I haven't seen many people use him.
Statistically, though, you could definitely argue him A tier, but I would personally put
speed, but they can get the job done.
Marcel's way better than Zazuna stuff. KG, yes, KG is great.
Not quite an A tier card, but KG cards, especially when he gets a dark matter. He's gonna be
dangerous. He's gonna be dangerous.
McGee, I haven't had the chance to use this card when it's evoed, but I don't see him being anything necessarily too special. Ginobili becomes one of the best point guards in the game. I think he ends up being an A tier. He's better than Ja, better than Curry, better than Magic, better than anybody else here who can play the point guard spot,
definitely top 10. Honestly, you could argue hard Hooper, but
I'd probably say he's a C tier card. He's cool for free, but he didn't exactly last too long because more cards that do what he does came out at that position. And then you got the god himself.
Plus the long grind from
I know you almost caught me slipping, but Jordan is one of the most unguardable point guards in the game. Like, all around as a card on both current and next gen, he's probably the alpha. Luka Doncic is god on next gen, but Michael Jordan is god on both. That's why you got to put him at the top there.
Yeah, Michael Jordan, best point
not many people I don't think have had the chance to use this card. I've heard a lot of good things about him, though. I'll put him in B tier, maybe the top is C tier, but again, not many people have had the chance to get this card. I'm gonna quickly look at his stats. We haven't looked at any stats in a while.
I first would say put him in probably like C tier.
Nice jumper, good athleticism.
He's a great shooter, decent playmaker.
I like what I'm seeing from the badges.
I guess he's decent. Maybe you can argue him
His
B.
jumper is on quick, and he's got shifty. Wow.
You can put him in B.
Oh yeah, that card's probably definitely B tier at least.
Argue him B.
Morris Peterson, Sidney Moncrief.
He's D. He's D.
You have basically involved Gary Payton with the jumper on quick.
He's D.
I'm gonna have to put you maybe top. Now put him on B tier.
No.
Because his defense is elite. For a 6'3" guard, he's probably the best defender at that height. Mario Moon. I don't think anyone's talking about this card. Dumpster Fire.
Jerome Moon is not good.
Dumpster Fire. Chris Mullen, one of the best shooting guards in the game in my opinion. He's A tier.
Chris
Not
Mullen,
quite necessarily a god, but one of the best cards. He's basically a 6'7" Steph Curry. So if you're mad about Curry being in B tier, go use this card. And
Pretty much, he literally is. With that jump shot, the animation.
Jonathan Murray, definitely not bad for a budget point guard. I'm not too hot on his jumper. I'm gonna have to put him on D tier for that.
What?
You can argue he's C tier, but I think he's gonna be.
You're telling me you're putting Jalen Green. You're telling me you're gonna put Jalen Green and Brandon Jennings over the. No. No. You're not. No, you can't. You can't tell me that. No. 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 Y'all. Research time. No. 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 Murray. What he's telling me? He's telling me right now that Brandon Jennings. This is what he's telling me, y'all. This is what he's telling you guys. DeAndre Murray, better wingspan, better height. Okay? Power zones, I'm like, they're pretty much equal. Like, 2 from the corners, 1 from the key, all from the key and the wings. Excuse me 1 second, guys. Clear my throat. Who's better? Speed-wise, Brandon Jennings, yes. Vertical-wise, yes. Strength-wise, yes. Stamina, yes. Okay. See the ball? Yes. Ball handling goes to him. Okay. Who's a better dunker? Who's a better inside scorer? DeAndre Murray. Who's a way better defender? I'm like, the interior is not going to matter, but better perimeter on DeAndre Murray. Way better blocked on Brandon Jennings. So I guess they are pretty even in that sense. But who's better finisher? DeAndre Murray. Who's a better shooter? Jennings. Who's a better playmaker? I guess Jennings. But who's a better defender? DeAndre Murray. So I personally would say DeAndre Murray's way better. Way better. Way better. Way better. Well, not really way better, but definitely better than Brandon Jennings. But comparing him to Jalen Green, this card, like, yeah, he's a 2-inch height, but he has a 3-inch longer wingspan. Better shooter, yes. Better playmaker, no. Murray's a better playmaker. Murray's a better finisher. Murray's a way better defender. Like, yeah, Jalen Green gets goal chase arms, but it doesn't matter. Better shooter, better speed, way better vertical, but better strength, better speed, better defense besides on the block. Like, I don't know. I personally don't. I think they all should be on the same tier, which is C. Either they all be in C or they all be in D. But having to separate them, I disagree.
The same thing goes for this Vucevic.
Yeah, he's D.
He can shoot the ball, but my gosh, you're much better off with Gasol or Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
I agree.
D tier card for sure. Diamond Joakim Noah for a budget card. I'm actually gonna put him at C. People sleep on this card for a budget card.
He's good.
He's not bad. Robert Pack,
he's good.
D tier.
No, Robert Pack.
Whenever this man gets a actual My Team card, he's gonna be expensive.
Oh yeah.
They got eliminated, but I'm gonna put him in B tier. I know he's a free agent, but the card's got.
If we get a better card of him, yeah.
We're getting closer to finishing the list,
it's
man.
Crazy.
Galaxy Opal Robert Parish. I'm gonna put him honestly in B.
C.
Once you give him a 3-point shoot with
C.
the right coach, he's a problem. He's got good defensive animations. His player build is super long. I think
C.
he's definitely up there. People don't talk about this card enough, but I think he's actually quite nice. Pat Burke.
He's not. He's garbage.
DBG. This card is one of the worst Galaxy Opals to ever exist. You know, he's going at the bottom. Kyle Lowry is top dumpster fire. Bottom dumpster fire. You're going to have to admit.
Yo, did HTB just call out DBG on Pat Burke? Yo, I think we might see some B started up about Pat Burke. Hold on now. Y'all better get y'all popcorns ready because this could be interesting. But Pat Burke, I would definitely say Pat Burke's probably C tier. He's not a great card, but he's definitely a nice, fun card to use, though. Definitely from, like, St. Patrick's Day, I definitely think he's a really nice card. But I don't think he's no dumpster fire, because people be getting away with him.
And then up next, we got Pink Diamond Pau Gasol, one of the better budget centers in the game right now. He's honestly probably B tier as well.
Yep.
I'll put him at the top of C tier, but you can argue he's B tier.
No, he's B tier. Y'all don't listen to him. He's B tier.
He's amazing. Cameron Payne, dumpster fire. Penny Hardaway, probably a C tier card. Not too many people are running him because I think Jimmy Butler is.
Was his rebounding? His rebounding is like really low. So, yeah, Jimmy Butler is definitely way better than Penny Hardaway.
D tier center can't really do much besides defend.
PJ Brown is more of a dumpster fire, honestly.
Still one of the best centers in the game to this day. He's
what? You're putting the best center in the game in A? No. David Robinson deserves to be a certified hooper. You do not. If you have over at least 200K, not even 200K, because now he's a buy. If you at least have 100K and y'all do not have D-Rob on your team, something is wrong with you. D-Rob's the best in the game, no question, no debate. He's a certified hooper, no question.
He's going to be A tier. Pistol Pete's. This card had the chance to be one of the best point guards in the game for a good minute. Because when you look at him, man, look at the stats. Amazing jumper, insane defense, super fast. Look at all the badges, lacking defensive Hall of Fame badges, but the only thing that made this card suck is the fact that his jumper is on normal. And if you don't think that bothers him, go use this man in game. Go use a card with a quick jumper and then go down to this card, and it feels like an absolute slug. Had this been on quick, people would still be using this card right now. I promise you. 6'5", 6'8" wingspan. he got screwed. It's not his fault, but I'll probably put him at C tier. I think he's better than Isaac Bonga. The card,
I agree, but I'm saying really.
Honestly, arguably an A tier card with very quick. You can argue he'd be just as good as Oscar and Manu Ginobili right now with the right Hall of Fame.
No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. They have way better defense.
You got the next gen Jesus himself, Luka Doncic. Throw him at the top right there. I'll put him second place because Jordan, unfortunately, is without doubt the best all-around card in the game.
Well, I think he's over $1.5 million.
I think he's still absolutely elite.
Scotty, I would say is probably
still gets it done to this day, and he's been out for a while. That's one thing I like
about his defense is so elite.
Insane longevity. What am I saying?
English.
Galaxy Opal Ralph Sampson. I want to say he's B tier because this man is essentially the season 5 version of Yao Ming.
Pretty much.
You're 7'4" with a 7'8" wingspan. You just cannot be a bad card in my team. Give him a 3-point shoot, and he's set. Diamond Julius Randle, actually not bad for a budget card. I'm going to throw
Julius Irving, Julius Randle definitely C tier.
Ray Allen, I think
Ray Allen's
probably
B tier. I'm
going to throw him in A tier just because he was a reward, but
no, he wasn't.
I don't think he's as good as any of these cards up here, really. Like, I think Klay Thompson is still better.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to put him in B tier. His jumper is phenomenal, but I think 2K could have done better with the level 40 rewards.
Of course they could. They always can do better with the level 40 cards. They just don't choose to. But I would say, yeah, Ray Allen's definitely B tier. Because once we get to like Vince Carter, which I'm pretty sure he's later on the list, Vince Carter has to be A tier. So you gotta put Ray Allen down.
Jumper's insane. Cam Reddish, you're definitely gonna be in the B tier section because you would be A tier if your interior defense was a bit better. But this man is essentially a more evolved version of Galaxy Opal Paul George. Down to the SIGs, the only difference is he can't guard the interior. Guess what? Paul George's cards so far this year haven't had any interior defense either. Sharif Abdul-Rahim, I heard good things about this card. I haven't had the chance to use him, but
he's nice. He's nice.
Actually, no, it'd be wrong. I gotta put Cam Reddish in B tier.
Thank you.
I think he's much better than a lot of these cards down here.
Thank you.
Amethyst Richard Jefferson, one of the worst Amethysts in the game. If you don't believe me, go ahead and try his jumper out. Rick Barry, I don't want to say much about that. You already know. Rex Chapman, not too bad. Rex still is fun every year. He hasn't gotten as many budget cards as he usually does every single year. But when he does get his cards, he's usually fun to use. He's got a nice jumper. RJ Barrett, y'all are going to get mad at this, but this man is an A tier card.
Oh, yeah.
With the right badges, he is so unstoppable. They blessed this man so much this year. Shout out to 2K for showing my Canadians love, and I guess the Knicks fans, but the card's amazing. Isaiah Robbie, I haven't really had the chance to use him. Rui Hachimura. Do we even really have to talk about this, guys? Come on. Certified Hooper. If you don't know, you don't know. Ruby Magic Johnson can somewhat make a lineup, but I don't think he's anything crazy. Reggie Jackson, another B-tier card.
What? Whoa. I get your fast forwarding this a lot, HCB, but move him down. Move Magic Johnson down, if anything. Because literally, this whole entire D tier is literally like full of like small guards or just bracket buster cards, literally.
Hamilton's not too bad, but he's not exactly the best either. I'll put him at C tier, but again,
I only tried him out once. He's
got a lot of love this season. Rudy Fernandez is basically a 6'6" Steph Curry, so I'll put him at B tier as far as guards. His jumper is phenomenal. I haven't really looked at his 6 too much, but I don't think it's actually bad.
Nope, not at all.
6'6", 6'7" wingspan, evolved. You look at his
He's really nice. He's really nice.
Steph Curry base on quick, shifty dribble style. Scottie Pippen behind. Yeah, now this card's nice.
Yeah.
This card can arguably be better than Dark Matter Steph himself. I think he's better than Magic.
No, he's definitely 6'6" Steph, but he's definitely not better.
Arvydas Sabonis, probably the best Ruby in this game without a doubt. A tier. Easiest card in the game to use. Not exactly everyone's favorite, but as far as how easy he is, whether he's a point guard or center, he is a problem. He is absolutely a problem. Rudy Gay, another card that's definitely going into the A tier. Card is a certified bucket. Salim Stoudemire, they bless this man with the 6. I'm gonna make him a B tier card mainly because he can't play any defense, but offensively,
I'll put him in C because he's
that card's annoying. Probably the best thing for a budget player to use.
He's good at everything else besides dunking and
Galaxy
defense.
Opal Scotty Barnes.
Hooper.
Certified Hooper. Now, if I'm being realistic, he's probably more of an A, arguably a B tier card. But for the sake of the love that we got for Toronto, Scotty Barnes is a certified Hooper.
I would say he's A tier.
Period.
Kawhi both should be an A
Dark
tier.
Matter Shaq card is still elite just because he can't shoot the ball does not mean he's not a good center. Best rebounder in the game in my opinion. Biggest body. I mean, can you really argue when it comes to a Shaq build?
Yes.
Nick Anderson D tier. Sean Elliott actually not bad. I'll throw him in C tier for a token card. Bill Sherman. This card actually has great animations, but he can't dunk the ball, and he's like 6'1".
Garbage.
He has to be a D tier card.
Yeah, thank you.
He has to.
No question.
Look at this, guys.
Don't
On
hesitate.
paper, he looks like he should be amazing. Bill Sherman, however you say it, 6'1", 6'3" wing, has no athleticism on dunking whatsoever. He's got good shooting badges, good playmaking,
already know the dude
decent defense,
sucks.
but all around, he's basically Allen Iverson without the dunking. Honestly, I should have Allen Iverson over this man. I gotta put this man in dumpster fire. Allen Iverson is a D tier card. I've changed my mind.
No,
he's a D tier because Bill Sherman, he can't be used.
What did I just witness? Why?
I'll put him D tier.
Why?
But just because of that, I have to get Allen Iverson out of there because Iverson is basically Sherman, but this man can actually dunk. So You made it out of there, Iverson. You got out Ben Simmons, D-tier card. Don't see many people being a threat with this card or using him like that. Stephen A. Smith or Steve Smith. What am I saying? He's not really a good card. John Stockton, dumpster fire. We don't mess with John Stockton. This man has been trolling me in packs for years. I refuse to even look at that card. Galaxy Opal Tim Duncan. I think
definitely
he's an A-tier. Big man. Card is phenomenal.
That Pacific card A-tier. His other cards probably D or C tier.
Slept on a lot, very similar to Artist Gilmore as
but
far
yeah,
as how
definitely top
high
center
he should
in
be,
the game.
I think even to this day, he's still one of the best power forwards in the game. Spencer Dinwiddie, not too bad.
Chris Theory is probably like D, C tier. It's probably C.
I'm going to throw him on D tier.
C tier probably for him.
Dumpster fire. Terry Dishinger, he's definitely going a little bit higher. I got to scroll up here a little bit.
He's B.
I'd probably say A tier.
Really?
They didn't really make a big jump from his pink diamond to his dark diamond, especially sig-wise.
Not really.
He's not bad, but 6'7", he's the dentist. We can't really disrespect him too much. That's a dumpster fire. Tony Kukoc, he's cool. I haven't seen what his jumper is like, so I'd probably put him in C tier for the fact that he's not a position card at shooting guard. Tristan Thompson got out-rebounded by Steph Curry. For that, you're automatically dumpster fire. This Trey Murphy, not too bad at all. For a budget card, I actually like him a lot. The ego is very nice for him. Tyrese Halliburton, usually you are the nobody spent Prince, but in this case, you're a C tier card. I gotta look at that card again.
I had Trey Halliburton.
Because I thought I liked him quite a bit. 6'5", 6'9".
Tyrese Halliburton definitely can get
athleticism. Defense isn't the greatest, but it's not too bad. He's got shooting badges, no defense. Animation-wise, he's got shifty. His jumper isn't bad. I think that's the same as last year. The behind the back is Trae Young, so not the worst. Yeah, I gotta put him at C tier. I don't think he's terrible, but I don't think he's the best card either.
Up
next, Tyler Hansbrough. He's a B tier card. Phenomenal defense.
The dude's more of a B. He's more of a C tier card, especially how many times people pull him.
This is my favorite free card in the game right now. I think he's up there at A tier. I want to call him a certified hooper, but
I don't think he's certified, but definitely stop. Definitely top.
Because they're above. If I could put these guys above certified hooper, I definitely would.
Because he's like they're basically his family.
Heard about this card. He's decent.
Anthony Walker, D tier.
One of the best cards on current gen. For that reason, I gotta put him at A tier. John Wall, I think this is an A tier card. He's one of the best point guards in the game at his height. People sleep on this card so much, and honestly, I don't understand why. He's so fun.
I would say he's more B, but I guess I can see him.
I'm not hot on this card.
Bill Walton's definitely
C. His player
C.
build is kind of bad for center. I think he's a C tier center. I don't think he's B tier whatsoever.
You see, but you see, but y'all understand why I told him he should move up Bob Pettit, Christian Leightoner. You guys see why? Is because and Danny Manning. Like, it looks like he's moving Danny Manning up, which is good. But move up the rest of them. Move up Christian and Bob. They're way better than Bill Walton.
Danny Manning here in B tier because he's definitely above them. And Christian Leightoner, you can argue he's up there as well, but Bill Walton, he's just not it. I'll put Chris Webber above him as well. So Webber will go up to a B tier card.
Really?
Last but not least, we got Tyus Jones in here. He's okay. Nothing too crazy. Walt Frazier, C tier.
Frazier,
I don't think he's C tier. I think he's C tier.
C tier's good. Yeah, he's a great point
Wendell Carter
guard.
Jr. D tier, and last but not least, Dark Matter Zion Williamson.
One of the best small forwards in the game.
He's got the bait. This man, him and Cedric Maxwell are literally the exact same card. This man is just a little bit thicker and can dunk the ball a bit more aggressive.
Yep.
That is going to do it, y'all.
This ended up
taking way longer than I thought. It says I've been recording for an hour now, and my voice is basically gone at this point. But this is what it's looking like when it comes to ranking every single card in Season 5. The reason I'm happy that I'm making this...
But yeah, y'all, that's my reaction video to HTB's tier list. Shout out to him and shout out to the person that made it for him. Definitely a nice tier list. Definitely has some ups and downs throughout it, I would say. But yeah, all around, pretty good tier list. Hopefully he keeps coming back with some of these. Definitely enjoy it. And if he keeps coming back and y'all keep liking it up, I'll keep on doing it for y'all. But that's all I got for y'all. And if y'all could leave a like and subscribe to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. I love each and every one of you guys that do that. And also, I love you guys that just come by and just click on the video and leave. I appreciate y'all too because, you know, the channel won't happen unless y'all watch it. So I appreciate all y'all. Thank y'all for coming out and watching this. And as always, I'm your boy DonDon Gaming, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.